What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Tom and Will FPL show. My name is Tom.
And my name is Will.
Hello, William.
Hello, Thomas. Hello,
welcome, everybody.
people.
On today's show, we're having a little catch up. We're going to talk about what's been going on in the news this week. We've had a few bits kicking off the last few days. Nuno's out. Big Ange is back in the Premier League. Who would have thunk it? Certainly not me. Certainly not at Nottingham Forest. But here we are. International break is over.
Yes.
Come on. We're done.
Get
No more
rid.
internationals. It's over. It's over.
Until next month.
Until next year. Oh, God. England won 5-0. First statement victory from Thomas Tuchel. We'll touch on that. We'll also mention there was some other big results last night which have FPL repercussions. Then we're going to go into game week 4 team selection as Will and I disclose our final wildcard drafts. And we'll talk about captain selection, which is a little bit tricky this week. So our final game week 4 teams. We've also got Willy Wonders. We've also got Footballer 20 questions. So stick around, settle in, enjoy. Right, William, how are you?
I'm all right, man. I've had a busy morning. Been up. I've had a few hours sleep. The flat is empty. It might be a little bit echoey in here because I've literally just got a sofa in there. And that's it.
Don't forget, you got some beautiful plants. You seem to have got more plants.
These couple of beauties, they're completely fake. I was like, I need something to put
Just
in the
AI,
background.
just AI them in.
I was like, what? Like, there's nothing in the. I've got to make it look a little bit pretty. But yeah, no, flat's empty. Removal people have been and gone this morning, and yeah, I'm knackered. I'm absolutely knackered, but we're nearly there. We are nearly there. So.
You look fantastic, bro.
Oh, thanks.
It's exciting, mate. It's almost done. Finally done.
How are you? What have you been up to?
Not a lot, mate. Pretty chilled week this week.
Nice.
Not much going on. Just prepping a couple of jobs. I'm going to go to the range after this because I've got golf day on Friday, which I'm looking forward to. Little charity golf day with Big Bad Baz over in Essex. I think it might be a bit rainy. Playing Brentwood Golf Club on Friday. So yeah, just need to tighten a few bits up. But yeah, looking forward to that, mate.
Yes.
Otherwise, I've just been sitting in my pants. No, not in my pants, but watching Sky Sports News. Because although it's been, it's like I said at the top of the show, there's a few bits been going on with Ange. Mate, before we get into it, have you been watching Sky Sports News recently? I feel like they've got some work experience guy in on the controls. Every time I watch it at the moment, there's stuff going on. There's we're going to cut to so-and-so, he's out there and he's just chatting, no one can hear him. It's like, okay, fine, we'll come back. Then the music will just start playing out of nowhere and the guys are like, okay, and then we're going to cut to so-and-so and they're just lingering. It's like, please cut away from me. I'm like, every time I watch it at the moment, it's the absolute shambles. I don't know what's going on.
They must have sort of downgraded, or someone's left, and the work experience, or the understudy has stepped in and just been just totally out of their depth.
It's got to be one of these buttons. Which one?
Just slapping buttons. Oh god, live shows as we know are a different
Scary.
level of stress. Yeah. Mate, I have to check that out. It sounds fun. I very much plan when I get back down to my parents. I think Friday I'll get down there. I very much plan to Friday afternoon, feet up the whole weekend. I'm talking the whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I've planned this. I'm so happy that the football is back, man. It's been a lot. I disagree with this international break coming this quickly. Do you know? I know I joked about next month. I'm pretty sure there's another one in November. Is there?
I think it's not even before that.
Is there one in October? And then there is definitely one in November. It's what are we doing?
I think so. But mate, it's always like this. It's always it's the same every year. It's a pain in the ass.
But
we kept ourselves occupied. If nothing else, it's worth doing the wild cards just to keep you entertained, isn't it?
Do you know that's such a good point? Because you said, we both as we said last show, both wildcarded. We didn't necessarily say that we said we might do, might not, but here we are, and it has made it incredibly interesting. Because I'm on 10 changes a day. I rotate between like 3 teams every day. But I think I'm set now. I think
since last week's show, I've only made a couple of changes, so that's a good sign that I'm getting pretty settled.
Yeah, but yours was in good place, whereas I had 4
yours
players.
Was all over the show. Yours was like a joke team.
It was.
How many Leeds players can I get in?
Do you know what I was thinking? Just a segue, slight segue, but cut away. Sorry. We had so YouTube viewers, mate. All of the you people that checked us out on YouTube, welcome. We've had a
welcome
spike.
to the Tom and Will FPL show.
YouTube have finally, after a year, I think YouTube went, oh, we might as well push these guys out a little bit more. But I was like, when I was thinking, all these new people watching the show, welcome. But just to reiterate, that was my joke wildcard team. It was not a real team.
Who is this guy? What is he up to?
Three Leeds players.
I'm never going to listen to or watch this show ever again.
3 Leeds
double
players.
Leeds defence.
Yeah, four Liverpool players. No, it's back to normality, and I'm loving it. This team is tasty. So I'm looking forward to getting to that.
Thoughts on Big Ange being back in town?
Do you know what? It's mixed. I love Big Ange. I mean, Forest are lucky because they're obviously going to win a trophy next season, so that's great news for them.
Congrats.
Congrats already. I'm sad though because I love Nuno. I know his style of football may be deemed as a little bit boring, defence first and all that kind of jazz, but they're in Europe, mate, and he's done a great job.
Did a fantastic job.
And I think he's a really good manager. I liked him at Wolves. I've liked him coming through the ranks. Anyway.
But I think Nuno has done this. I think he's done it. I think Marinakis is a nightmare to work with, and I think Nuno's like, do you know what? I'd quite like to get sacked and get my severance cash. If I'm honest with you, I've had enough of this bloke. Because there was an interview like last week or 2 weeks ago, and like after post match, they were like, Nuno, it seems like you're trying to push yourself out. You're saying all this stuff and making your life really uncomfortable. Like, you know, is it true that you want to leave? And he's like, no, absolutely not. Of course not. And he just looks so like I didn't believe it for a second. No, absolutely not.
No,
and he's out. He's got his wish. But yeah, I feel for Big Ange, mate, because it got a bit of a joke towards the end of his Spurs career, obviously, and I think it's already started. Like, there is a bit of a media agenda against him. I think that the media just think that he's absolutely useless. Like, I saw on Sky Sports News this morning, if you go online, there's a live vote. Is Ange right for Forest? And it's just like, how many times do you see these kind of votes when new managers come in? Like, it's not often. That. It's like they're already doubting. Everyone's doubting him. He's obviously very different to Nuno's defence and Ange's Ange ball, all guns blazing, all out attack. Only play one way. He said that himself.
Yep.
So yeah, it seems like a clash of philosophies, but they have got a lot of attacking players. He could probably do something with them. It's just like a lot of people knee jerking Nottingham Forest defenders out.
Yeah, it's. I mean, the thing is, defence wise, they're set, but because if Ange plays that incredibly high line, like when do you see Milenkovic like really tracking back? You don't associate of him with like tracking back hard, like not tracking back, but having to run back. And Sells is more of a, it's just not that type of keeper. So I'm a bit apprehensive about that. But on the flip side, the attacking players, as you said, they've got great attacking players. Chris Wood may really kick on and get more service. I don't know. It's going to be interesting, but. Haven't they got Arsenal first, this weekend, which is not ideal? Yeah, so into the Lions Den.
It's a toughie.
Lions Den. But yeah, it's.
But I mean, he would love nothing more than to beat Arsenal, his old foe. A nice little manager bounce for Forest, but we'll see. It's a big ask. I don't know.
It's a home game, isn't it? No, it's a away game against Arsenal.
Yeah, it's screwed.
It's tough. But yeah, I'm a bit mixed, but I hope Nuno gets another contract in the Premier League soon. Maybe even, there's talk of Crystal Palace. But that doesn't seem like that. Maybe next season, like beginning of next season, depending if they hold on to Glasner. But
yeah, I think there's a lot of chat about Glasner getting a big job somewhere because he's doing such a fantastic job.
Yeah, West Ham.
Oh, West Ham. No, he's not. Doesn't play the West Ham way though, does he? Old Nuno
doesn't. No. But I'll tell you what, that's what they could do with to stay in the Premier League. But yeah.
Yeah. Don't suppose you caught any of the England goals last night?
I did actually. I was packing and then I was watching some trash and then I realised that England were playing.
So we are recording this on Wednesday, by the way, guys. It's a Wednesday pod. It's a Wednesday pod.
I caught the last like half an hour, 45 minutes. But yeah, it was good. It was good. I mean, it looks like Serbia were just having an absolute awful time. But
yeah, but I mean, they've probably been Tuchel's hardest opponents so far, and it's been his best victory. So it's positive. It's good. It's one that he needed, and it's positive going forward. You know who else won pretty heavily last night? Have you heard the Norway score?
Was it against Spain?
No, Norway played against Moldova. They won 11-1.
You're kidding.
And Mr. Erling Haaland scored 5 goals last night. So he got some shooting practice.
Oh my God, I didn't know. I heard about... Didn't Spain play someone and won like 6-0 or 6-1 or whatever? Oh God, I don't know.
I'll skim past that.
Yeah, sure.
I don't care that much about
Oh my God, 5 goals from Haaland. I did not know that. Well, that bodes well.
He's got a taste. He's got a little taste. He's had some shooting practice last night.
I was just suddenly thought, well, that bodes well because spoiler alert, I have him in my team, but then realised who's he playing this weekend? Manchester United. God damn it. Wow, yeah, that's a drumming. I don't think I've ever heard. That's a lot of goals. 11.
It's a lot of goals. A lot of goals for a big fella. I haven't seen the goals yet. Actually, I need to watch them back. Odegaard scored. I think he scored a pen as well. Also last night, mate, you need to check this out. Right, it's brilliant. Wales lost to Canada last night, and Craig Bellamy has given the best interview.
Oh no, you're kidding.
It's playing this morning. It's obviously last night after the game. Yeah, he's got the most innocent, most beautiful smile on the whole time, and he's absolutely seething. It's amazing. You got to watch it. He's basically was kicking off. Do you remember Jesse Marsh, who used to manage Fulham? I think it was Fulham, wasn't it? He was in the Premier League for a bit. Yeah. He's manager of Canada now, and they won 1-0. And Bellamy caught shaking hands with his staff before the final whistle. Oh my God, that pissed him off. Oh my God.
He has got a fiery temper, that young man. But yeah.
He just had this smile and he's like, I hope we see them at the World Cup.
Yeah.
He's like, I would love it. It was one of those Kevin Keegan moments. He's just got this beautiful smile. He looks like he just wants to take Jesse in for a quick hug and looks like he'd come back with his ear in his mouth. Do you know what I mean? Mess him up. No, I love Craig Bellamy. Brilliant. I absolutely love him. Yeah, he's so passionate. That was his first loss for Wales. He's been doing quite well.
Really? I did not know that. Oh, good for him. I
love it. Love a bit of passion. We love a bit of passion in football.
Bit of passion.
Great for the game. It's great for the game.
What else has been going on? Did you see the Michael Owen stuff?
That guy, I put a tweet out about this going, we're missing the Premier League when every time you go on Sky Sports News, that people are just talking about Michael Owen. I mean, for God's sake, man. He just needs to keep his mouth shut, for God's sake. He was digging out Rooney the other day. There was comparisons between him and Rooney, wasn't there? And he's gone on his high horse just going, no, I'm way better than Rooney for X, Y, and Z. I'm like, mate, he had a point, but you can't say that about yourself. Do you know what I mean?
No, you hang on. He didn't have a point. He was he had a point when he was 17, 18, 19. Sure, Ballon d'Or, played for Real Madrid. That Argentina goal, yeah, sure. He scored massive goals in big occasions.
Quality. He has a great career.
Absolutely. But then he got hampered by injuries, and he basically didn't play for the latter part of his career. To which, when Wayne Rooney consistently played, and Wayne Rooney wasn't just a goal machine; he was a player. He played all over the pitch. You can stick him in defence and he'd be a great player. I know I'm biased. I know I am. But Michael Owen played for United as well. And Michael Owen is an idiot.
Well, that's the bigger issue. That's the bigger issue.
Did you see the bit about with Rio on the sofa when he was there talking about how defence is easier than attack, and how he was like, well, I could easily knock this house down in a couple of weeks, but I couldn't build it. And it was like, what was that comparison? And Rio was just like, Rio was like, what are you talking about? He was like, well, it's easier to score than it's harder to score than defend or whatever. And he went on about like knocking the house down. It was like, oh, it's ridiculous. He's a fool. He's a fool.
And then he was digging out Kane for leaving, and it's like, look, these are all like good opinions, but just keep it to yourself, bro. Like, we don't need to be going over this stuff. Kane spoke really well, like came out and gave really good like rebuttals, and I respect Michael. It was really good. Like, he's a class act, Harry Kane. But Michael, just mate, stick to your horses, bro.
Just button it.
Shall we, Will? Shall we see, everybody, what's been going on in Will's mind this last week? It's time for Willy Wonders. For the pod listeners, Will looks like he hasn't been wondering anything this week.
Normally I have like a list of things, like because Tom sort of said, mate, make a list of, when you start thinking about your random weird stuff, put it down.
Yeah,
and I
make it good.
Have,
don't just think of something on the spot.
I genuinely don't know what I've been. I think I've been so busy. Like I've got nothing. Like Okay, here's one thing that I was wondering about.
Go on.
Buying properties and stuff is make-believe money. Like I'm selling this house and I'm like, I'm going to buy stuff. And we're just talking like stupid monopoly money. Like mortgages and like, it's just not real money. And it's it's just rubbish. And I don't like it. I wish we could like go back and kind of just, I don't know. Just, I wish life was simpler. That's it. That's what I've been wondering.
Do you know what gets me is I used to live next to these guys, like this old couple. We live out in Oxford, and in Oxford they talk a bit like this, don't they? And they were like, "Oh, we've been living there for 35 years. Guess how much we bought his house for?" And I was like, I don't know, £16,000. And I was like, bloody hell! Like they were laughing back in those days, man. Obviously, that was a lot of money back then, but mate, that's unreal, isn't it?
It's mad. It's like the figures that we're talking about. It's just like I mean, it's just weird. It's monopoly money. It's just rubbish. I don't want to play it. I don't want to be an adult I just don't want to be an adult anymore. I'm barely an adult now. But yeah, anyway. Not the best Willy Wonders this week. Sorry guys and girls. I hold my hands up. I've been bloody busy.
Must try harder. Okay.
I've not
if
slept.
If anything comes up for the rest of the episode, we'll touch on it.
I'll jump back in. Oh dear, can we talk about FPL now?
Yeah, do you know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering what your wildcard draft's looking like, mate. That's what I'm wondering.
Let's slide straight into that. I tell you what, I must admit that's actually probably what I've been wondering. Every bit of spare time, I'm like, just take the brain off of like the stresses of moving and stuff, and let's just go back to the simple stresses of fantasy football. And my team is now looking pretty damn sweet. I'm happy with it. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Just I have, just so everyone knows, I've seen this team and I am a fan. Actually, I like it a lot. Go on, Will. Tell the beautiful people.
Okay, so there's a few things that may swap around still, and I'll try and cover them. But let's just go through it. So I've kept with Sanchez in goal. Straight away, this may be someone I drop down to. What's his name? Petrovic. Petrovic, because he looked good. I did see he was the goalkeeper yesterday, right?
Yeah, he got slammed 5-0, yeah.
Yeah, but there was a couple of good saves in it, and I think that England just played well, in my opinion. Yeah. And he's been playing well in the Prem. Anyway, so I've got Sanchez in goal for Chelsea. I got Brentford away this week, and then I got Cucurella, Muniz, and Virgil van Dijk in the defence. And then in the midfield, I've got Semenyo.
This is your starting lineup.
This is my starting lineup. Yeah, for the time being. Semenyo against Brighton at home. Gakpo, Bruno Fernandes and Paqueta for West Ham against Tottenham at home. This is the one that I'm slightly tricky about, but we'll come back to that. And then I've got Mateta against Sunderland at home, Haaland against United, as we discussed, and João Pedro in up front. So 3-4-3. And then I've still got Dubravka on the bench. But then my bench is quite tasty as well. I've got Senesi for Bournemouth, who's been playing incredibly well. And then I have, after last week's conversation, I have brought in Harvey Elliott. Now, I don't know if he's going to get the minutes straight off the bat, but I just thought maybe take a chance because I get kind of ahead of the curve if he does come on and plays well. I really rate him. I think he's fantastic. And then, this is a tricky one. I've got my bench warmer, who is
ex-Man United.
Is he?
Still doesn't know his name. Yeah.
Did not know that.
Do you want me to cover this for you?
Yes, please.
It's Twanzebe. Axel Twanzebe, I believe is his first name. He was at Ipswich on loan last year, and he's
yes.
at Burnley this year.
But yeah,
I actually saw that, mate. He's a good little pick just because he's dropped down to 3.9. So you are maximising your funds, bruh.
I am, and obviously not great for bench boost. And I know I've discussed before that bench boost it normally comes directly after my wild card for the old time's sake, for the old school. So this is one area that I may drop Sanchez down, goalkeeper, down to a 4.5, and then bring up someone like one of my favourite Leeds players. I don't know.
Sure.
But someone who is starting, who may just get a cheeky 2 points just for that extra bit of bench. So that's where I'm at right now. There was a few people that I wanted.
Have you got any money in the bank?
I do. I have got. Stand by. I've got a fair bit. No, I think I've got about 0.5 actually.
Okay.
Because
if you drop Sanchez down, you could have an extra mil to play with. Potentially, could upgrade Paqueta or Elliott if you wanted to like a 6.57 mil.
Or take Axel up to someone a little bit better, or split the cost. But then I was also, my other thing was Bruno Fernandes against Man City. I was looking at Grealish or who's the other Everton midfielder? Ndiaye. Or Drewsbury Hall, but probably more Ndiaye. Between those two, and then raise up those bench fodders to people to bench boost. But because I still got a couple of transfers in the bank.
Of course, you've still got your bench boost, haven't you?
Yeah, still got the bench boost, and I've still got transfers in the bank. So I could...
what's your thoughts on your bench boost about when it might be played? Because obviously with Twanzebe in, then it can't be on your mind imminently.
Well, these are the things that I may change before deadline. So I might adjust a few things so that I could just get rid of that bench boost in the strongest possible light this week. Next week, beg your pardon. But then, as I said, I've got a couple of free transfers. Maybe roll next week, and then we'll be able to make these changes that I have in this current wildcard team. That's my thoughts.
Decent.
But
so we should just quickly talk about the players that you've said goodbye to for people who didn't listen last week. So comparing the two teams, so teams that are no longer in your squad who were there. Pedro Porro has gone. Nico Williams has gone. Konsa has gone. Villa. Mo Salah has gone. Ismail Assar has gone. Watkins has gone. Chris Wood's gone. Dorgu, Juve, and Aaron Ramsey. So, yeah, a decent amount of changes. So, obviously, the main reason then that you have wildcarded is basically the kind of Mo for Salah and spreading that money around. Obviously, you've got rid of a load of players, but the headlines here is that you've got Haaland in now.
Yeah, I wanted Haaland in. He's a better captain's choice in my opinion, although Mo has Burnley, of course, but Mo's just been off it. He's gonna batter me this weekend. Like, I can feel it happening. But going forward, he's the right decision. And also, as we've mentioned at the top of the show, Forest, we're not sure about. Aston Villa just haven't been performing. Watkins, Wood, again, the same. Ismail Assar is my real sad one because he's out.
Yeah,
like,
he was in. He was basically, I wanted to bring him in on this wild card. Like, he would have been in.
he was gonna. I had plans to keep him in, and then I was actually gonna switch out Mateta in like a couple of weeks if he didn't fire against Sunderland. But I like Crystal Palace. I like my players.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
Muniz is great. Not Livramento. Go on, Tom. The other
Who for?
for Palace.
Lacroix.
Lacroix has got like defensive. His DEFCON points are obscene.
Yeah, he's doing
But
well.
yeah, really, really good. So you know, there's I think we're getting all of the data, as we discussed. Like game week 4, by game week 6, we should really know a lot better. And I'm just trying to get ahead of it. Like, Aston Villa just aren't playing well at the moment. They haven't scored a goal. Leaky.
They scored a goal, have they? They scored a
They
goal.
haven't scored a blow.
What have you been up to?
Just out of it. So yeah, that's where we're at.
Yeah, decent. Just a little quiz question for you guys, right? Who right now is the top scoring FPL player?
It's a really good question, mate. I'm trying not to cheat.
Question.
I feel like it could be a defender.
Think hard, everyone. Play at home.
I feel like it could be a defender. I feel like it's a defender, no?
I'm going to give you a clue.
Go on.
It is a defender.
Okay, it is. Who's been scored? Is it Chalobah?
Do you know what, mate? Well done. It's not Chalobah, but he is second.
Because
He's 1 point behind Calafiori.
Calafiori. I genuinely was thinking it's either between those two.
Very good, Will. Yeah, Calafiori, top scorer on 28 points. Chalobah at 27, third place overall. Jurriën Timber of Arsenal. So Arsenal's 2 wing backs. The lesser owned Arsenal defenders are in the top 3 scorers in the Premier League thus far this season. Right, yeah, very nice, Will. My team is actually similar kind of structure to yours, actually. So my current team is this. Petrovic in goal, Pedro Porro, Virgil van Dijk, and Munoz of Crystal Palace, right? This is my starting 11 now. I've got Gakpo, Semenyo, Declan Rice, and he was in my team. I took him out my team. I've brought him back into my team. I've got a sneaking suspicion that this week Florian Wirtz is going to have a stormer. He's going to have a stormer, and he's sticking around for 2 more weeks, right? I'm going to come back to that. Up top, João Pedro, Mateta, and Haaland. On the bench, Dewsbury Hall, Anderson of Fulham, and Goodmanson of Leeds. 4.8.
Solid player.
So it's kind of, it's similar. We've got similar kind of structures with our like price points. Like our midfield is like we've both got Semenyo and Gakpo. I've got Wirtz, you've got Fernandes, and then we've got 2 kind of lower priced. It's basically like Dewsbury Hall and Rice for me, and you've got Paqueta and Elliott.
Yeah.
So my thoughts with it? Go on, Will. Go on. What's the initial thoughts before going to my thinking?
I was just, I like it. It's really similar. It's really similar. I think we're looking at kind of a bit of a template all of a sudden. But we're not there yet. We're far from template, which, as I said, data-wise, it is Wirtz for me. You've got those little rose-tinted glasses on, just like I do, with Bruno Fernandes.
He's just, mate, he is
He's
class.
so good. He's
and
so
he
good.
is like he always returns for Germany. He always gets involved, and he was always returning for Leverkusen in some way. We've got Burnley away this weekend, and I actually prefer that it's away because it means that Burnley aren't just going to dig in the whole time. They've actually got the home crowd behind them. They would be going for it more than they would if it was at Anfield. Do you know what I mean? So that means there's going to be more space for Liverpool to seize into this game. I think Wirtz is going to smash it this week. I'm just putting it out there. But do you remember who I had? And I've taken out? Who did I have in last week's show, Will? Xavi Simons, correct. So Xavi Simons is flipped.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
Yeah, I feel sad about that.
Well, no, he's probably going to come back. But basically, what I've done, Will, right? You're going to love it. I've got £1.9 million in the bank. £1.9 million, and that is Isak money. Basically, the team in my head is Xavi Simons instead of Wirtz, and Isak instead of Mateta. But
Yeah.
I'm going to play these two players for the next 2 weeks, right? Crystal Palace, they have got Sunderland at home, West Ham away. They're two good fixtures for Mateta, right? Liverpool, Burnley away, Everton at home. They obviously would be good fixtures for Isak, but Isak's played 20 minutes this season.
He's not playing.
By the way, mate, did you see him? Have you seen his 20 minutes that he played for Sweden?
No.
He looked surprisingly sharp. He actually looked pretty good. He's going to come on. He will come on against Burnley 100%.
No, he won't. Will he?
Oh, mate. Yeah, of course he will. He's not injured. He will play. He'll probably come on for the last 20 because Ekitike has come off at 70 minutes every game so far. He'll come off at 70 minutes again. Isak needs to build up his fitness. He will play the next 2 games, but I don't think he'll start the next 2 games. After that, I'm going to get him in. I think he's potentially a season hold, depending on how much he gets rotated around with Ekitike. But I think he's £125 million worth of high caliber player. He's going to be playing every game. Do you know what I mean? I think it's Ekitike that's going to be used as sub and rotating with Gakpo, really.
I want to know how many people have brought him in.
I can tell you, mate. Up 499,000 people have bought in Isak this very week.
That's wild.
499,000.
That's wild because why? Sorry.
To be honest, I've done about 3,000 in and outs, so I think that counts.
I think that. I mean, I look. I get it. I think I'm gonna have to. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. I am struggling to. Just to go track back slightly. I know I said I had 0.5. I've just checked. I have 0.1. So not quite because Paqueta is more than I'd imagine. And I'm just not sure about Bruno. I want Bruno because I know Bruno does things and he gets those DEFCON points. And excuse me, you can just see him popping up now and again. But I think Bruno's going to go, and I think I'm gonna bring someone else in. And yeah, I just.
The thing is, right, on this, right, the reason Verts has come back in, I'm really not like wowed by the midfielder options at the moment. Like they're because Palmer's not fit at the moment. We don't know where Palmer is and if he's going to be back this weekend. He might be, but it's looking unlikely. You've got obviously the big most transferred in player this week is Grealish. 936,000 managers have bought him in this week. You got Semenyo, second highest, 574 we've already got. Enzo, I really like the Enzo pick. I also like the Caicedo pick. We talked about him last week because he'll just chip away. But they're not like wow picks, are they? Like Bruno Fernandes is a kind of... He's a season keeper, isn't he? Because he will just keep chipping in. He'll get pens, he'll get DEFCON points, he'll get assists. Yeah. But City away this week, and that's followed by Chelsea at home. Next 2 aren't great, but you never know. Then it's Brentford, Sunderland after that. So
it's tricky, isn't it? Because look, I think I had Enzo in instead of Bruno. Or instead of Paqueta, didn't I? I think I showed you a draft yesterday.
You did.
And then I just suddenly realised that I thought that maybe he was outperforming his points. That it wasn't actually a good representation of what he actually is used to getting. Looking back at last season, he pops up now. Last season
he did quite well, no?
He did well, but it was just big games here and there. It wasn't actually like consistently really, really good. It's tricky. He's a tricky one, and then and then again with Grealish, I was like, okay, yeah, he's got loads of assists, but he's not really a goal machine, and he's not on pens. Whereas Ndiaye is on pens and more of a goal threat, and that's what you want from your midfielders.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I was like, Bruno's on pens, and he gets an assist, and he gets goals, and he gets DEFCON points. I think that's the reason why I put him in there.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all, and. I guess it's basically how comfortable you are with Paqueta and Elliott, isn't it? And whether you do want to spread that cash around. But like it's like where would you go? Like you know, you're getting into where I am with like Declan Rice or Enzo or even lower, Caicedo.
Baby Reindeer, like 5.7. He should be back.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good pick. Yeah. He's a good pick. Like he'll chip away. Man United and Arsenal, City's next 2. Yeah. possibly want to be looking at more City coverage for game week 6 when they get Burnley, Brentford, and Everton. So yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? It is tricky. Like everyone wants to be putting money into strikers, which is good, man. I like it this year. So strikers are back on the map. I love it.
We did say this at the beginning of the season. I think we did highlight it briefly to be like this was going to be. We were going to keep an eye on the DEFCON points, obviously, because it changes our midfield options, and also we feel like it's the year of the striker. But the fact that we're playing so many 3 striker options at the moment just shows that. Whereas previously we were like Haaland, and that was it. Haaland and Isak. Haaland, Watkins 2 hit and miss. Solanke's where Chris Wood and Isak. Chris Wood and Haaland. It was like. But now we're kind of deep in 3s. João Pedro is on fire, and now with Delap out, so he's number one.
He's good for minutes now.
Absolutely.
Wood, by the way,
yes,
3rd most transferred out player, Chris Wood.
He'll score this weekend.
I mean, he's away to Arsenal.
He'll score a brace.
But then it's Burnley and Sunderland after that, with potentially an Ange manager boost. I don't fancy him at all this week, but but like I wouldn't. I'm surprised people are rushing him out. It's a one bad fixture, one bad result against West Ham. He's been all right in the games before that, hasn't he? So
it's been all right, but 1 goal. He's just 1 goal. It's like that captain choice last week.
That's what he does.
It hurt me. It hurt me though. I had to get rid of him.
Before we go into captain choices, I'm just going to remind everyone about the players that I've got rid of on my wild card.
Oh yes, please.
Double Nottingham Forest defence in sales. Nico Williams out. Matty Cash is gone. Chris Richards he's been upgraded to Munoz. Reinders is gone. I've predominantly kept most of my midfield, actually. I've got rid of Reinders and Palmer. I've kept Dewsbury Hall, kept Wirtz, kept Gakpo, and bought in Dewsbury Hall and Declan Rice, who I said last week, I regret not. I had him all summer. I took him out. I regretted taking him out, and now he's back. Did well again for England as well. Did Deckers.
Yes.
Took out Ollie Watkins, Truffert, and De Kuiper. Also, I've left my team. Thank you very much, chaps. So yeah, got rid of my Villa assets. Got rid of my Nottingham Forest assets. As I said last week, Villa gonna smash it up this week. If they got again, they're playing Everton away. Watkins brace 100%. That's locked in because we've all taken him out. 278,000 managers have got rid of Watkins this week. And he was one of the reasons that I wildcarded was to get out Palmer and Watkins and spread that cash around. Happy with the team.
I'm happy with that team.
I think there is going to be a bit of anyone who is on wildcards. There will be some similarities because we're going for the informed teams, right? You like sort of like Palace, Bournemouth, who have got like good fixtures. Liverpool obviously doing well. Haaland, João Pedro, these kind of players, they are going to be highly owned now because they're the players in form. And with those fixtures, just makes sense, doesn't it? Just makes sense. Captaincy this week, William. What are you thinking, mate?
Options, definitely options. I like the idea of going against the grain and Mateta for Sunderland. I know he's not been outstanding, but he's definitely, he's on pens, we've established. He's picking up points. João Pedro is just consistent. I am always a fan of a midfield, but I've got rid of Salah. So do I go Gakpo? But it's going to be Haaland. I've brought him in for a reason. Manchester United, the fact that I didn't even know that he scored 1,000 goals yesterday. But if he looks sharp again, he looks hungry. Man City, although aren't getting the results and are actually doing really, really badly in the league, and Manchester United are higher than them as per usual. But is the fact. But I just feel like he loves playing against United. I love that he's going to be hungry. He's going to score a hat-trick.
Yeah, it's almost better that they've been underperforming because I think they're going to come in with their tails up. Do you just need to think about potential international hangover of players who've travelled far away, potentially really particularly the South American players. All the South American players were playing this morning, early hours of Wednesday morning. So I think that's only affecting, like I say, Brazilians, Argentinians. Caicedo played So yeah, something to be aware of, but I don't think there's anyone that's going to get really stung from that's highly owned this week. And yeah, Haaland looks tasty. He'll be up for this game, and he always plays. It doesn't matter that he played last night. He'll be fine for 90 minutes.
He'll be ready. He'll be
firing, mate.
A derby game, man. This is going to be. The thing is it's such a tricky game because we've beaten them twice at the Etihad. So that like in the last few seasons. So it's like you just don't know with derby games, but you can't. It seems foolish to bet against him, isn't it?
Has there been any chat about who's playing in goal for United this weekend? Do we know? Do we have any thoughts?
It's up in the air. We'll see. I say you just whack.
Willie wonders who's going to be in goal for Man United this weekend.
Do we know? Is it? People have been like getting his name wrong a lot in the media, and is it Le Mans?
I mean, I have no idea. But I just say I see it, and it's Lamans until told otherwise.
Le Mans.
Okay.
Le Mans. Anyway, I think you just throw him in. Well, as we said last week,
You've got to chuck him in. You've 100% got to chuck him in.
Finish his career right off the bat. One game done. What's a shame is Cunha's out. It looks like he's although not as bad as we feared. Mason Mount's gone. Shock horror.
Mason Mount, I'm gutted by this. Like, he has been so sharp. Good. Yeah, he's looked like one of your best players this year.
Has been. It is what it is. I feel for him because he's getting to that point now that one more injury after I think this is the last injury. Amorim loves him.
What do you mean injury?
Like, I think you have to let him go. Like, I know he's got a couple of years left on his contract, but I'd be like, you've got to go, man.
Thing is, mate, he'll be another. It's just another Man United player that's going to be difficult to get rid of.
He's an arse.
He's good, lovely guy, great player. I hope he has a speedy recovery. God knows you could do with him. It's a shame that Cunha's out because he would have slipped it straight in there. Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, I cannot wait for the weekend. The weekend, mate.
Bring it on. Let's have it.
So
you're
hang on. You're captain.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Well, it's going to be Haaland. For all the reasons you said, I could go Mateta. The only thing that bothers me about Mateta is the fact that Ismaila Sarr's not there. It's just that little avenue of creativity is going to be lacking. He is going to be missed. Someone who needs mentioning is the 6th highest player brought in this week, which is Hugo Ekitike. As we said, there's no way Isak starts this week. Ekitike will start away to Burnley. I mean,
I must say,
there's a chance. There's a chance I could go down and verts up on Ekitike for a couple of weeks.
I was literally just thinking Bruno Fernandes, Ekitike. Double Gakpo, Ekitike. Surely points coming out of that game.
We've got the same front line. Who are you taking out? Mateta.
No, I'll take out Bruno Fernandes. Oh no, front line. Sorry, I might take out. I think it would be Mateta. Yeah. I think it would be Mateta.
João Pedro he looks too sharp. Way to Brentford. Too sharp. He looks really sharp.
But Mateta at home against Sunderland.
Sunderland haven't been too bad, and like I say, I fancy him. Obviously, we've both brought him in for a reason. But I don't know. The lack of Sarr does bother me. But I've got him in for the next two.
We'll see. TBC. We'll have to do a little
captain.
team update video tomorrow or Friday. Nice. Sorry.
Decent. All right. It's time now for Footballer 20 questions.
Oh yes.
Right. Last week it's your go. It's your go this week. Last week was my go, and we had David Luiz, who managed to get. It was a good one actually, because it went down to the wire. Question 19 it went all that way. Surprisingly, we've had a few submissions this week, but first come, first served. I had one from Big Philly a couple of weeks ago, so he's up.
Okay. I'm ready.
Big Philly. Anyone who remembers the big news from his MRI? He was on the verge of divorce if he'd done his ACL for the second time in 2 years, and after being told to give up football, he didn't give up. Did it again. It's a meniscus tear. His marriage remains intact. Congratulations, Phil.
Congrats,
and Lucy. Wishing you a fantastic end to the year. Right.
Let's go. Let's go straight in. Did this player play for a London top 6 team?
Did he play for a London top 6 team? The answer to that is no. But I am going to get his Wikipedia page up. Not ready.
Did he play for a top 6 team?
Yes.
So that means, yes, top 6. That means that he must be Manchester United, Manchester City or Liverpool. Did he play for... Let's just hit this one right in between the eyes. Did this player play for Liverpool?
No.
Rubbish. Did this player play for Manchester United?
What was the first question you asked me, by the way? Did he play for a top 6? You said, did he play for a top 6 London club?
Yeah, a top 6.
Yeah.
Out of the top 6,
yeah.
Did he play for any of the London teams in the top 6? So Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham.
Sure. And your second question was?
He did. So you said no to that question.
Yeah.
And then the next question was, did he play for a top 6?
Okay, cool, great.
And you said yes.
I did say that, yeah, that's correct.
And it's still correct.
Yeah.
And then my next question was,
just triple check him. Thanks, everyone.
The next question was, did he play for Liverpool? And you said no.
That's also correct.
And then my next question is, did he play for Manchester United?
The answer to that is no.
So he played for Man City. No, United. Is this player... Now listen, Tom. Is this player Caucasian?
Yes. That is 5, Will. 5 questions.
I'm writing down the numbers because people have told me that you cheat.
Who has said that? That is absolute slander of the highest order. That is outrageous. No one has said that. You just made that up.
Friends of the show, who will remain nameless, have said, you want to keep an eye on those numbers, mate, because because you take your eye off the ball, and there's been one or two occasions that I've said, what number are we on, and then questions have gone. And it's never gone the other way.
It's always the other way.
No,
because... Can I just say, I've got one job, right? And it's either writing the tally or it's not. So if I'm not getting it correct, that means I'm giving you extra questions. So it must be the other way.
Oh, shut up. Right. Is this player European?
Yes, he is, Will.
And that includes, as we've established, that includes...
As the Tom and Will FPL rules apply, that we count the UK as a part of Europe.
City player.
We're clinging on.
Is he English? Does he play for, or has he played for England?
Yes.
Yes. Is he retired?
Yes. Oh, hang on. What? Sorry. No. No, he's not. What? Okay. Just ignore all of my noises, words. No. Okay. Is the answer. He's not retired.
but I will think that I will think he's definitely retired in my mind. Right, English Man City player who is potentially should be retired, and he is English and he's white. Is this player a midfielder?
Is he a midfielder? Yes.
Yeah.
That's 8 questions. Hang on a minute.
No, it's not. It's 9.
It's not. It's 9. See? See?
No, you've done that on purpose. You've done that on purpose.
No, do you know what it is?
See?
Do you know what it is? I tallied it, and then because I said the answer wrong, I scribbled it out, even though the question still remained. It was just the answer.
But see how honest I was, whereas you're never honest. Midfield.
Yeah, but I would have just given you. Yeah, you just keep an eye. You just keep counting your questions, mate. It's fine. It's fine. No charity on this show.
Fair. Not in 20 questions anyway. Right. Okay. I have no idea yet, and we're on 10 questions. Does he play? Is he a winger?
No. That is 10.
Did he play for? Has he played for any other Premier League clubs?
Yes.
This doesn't really help me. I wish I didn't ask that question actually, because it's just going to confuse me. I'm worried because I feel that you have. I feel like.
Have you turned a light on, or has your face just gone red?
No, it's because it's got really dark in here. It started raining. The light's on.
There you go.
That's just a mood. I've just set the mood.
Right, so you got.
I've just got like
mood
super,
light
like,
just reflects like body temperature,
yeah,
the sweat levels.
Just getting like angry inside. I don't know already. I'm just sort of like
11 questions so far. Established he has played for Manchester City. He is still playing. He's a midfielder. He's a white guy, and that's about it. Oh, he has played for other Premier League teams.
Would you say it? So, is he more of a defensive midfielder?
Yes.
Okay, that helps. Maybe I need to go back further. I do have to go back further. So we're talking pre-Pep. We're talking. Who was their manager before, like Pep?
Was the Spanish guy?
Yeah,
his name?
with the long hair. Who's
What's
now
his name?
manager?
Pellegrini.
Yeah.
He wasn't Spanish. I think it was Argentina. Where's he from? Before that, you've had Hughes. I feel like there's another manager in there somewhere.
No, there's someone else. There's someone else in there as well.
Who else was in there? Pellegrini. Oh, Mancini.
Mancini. That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah. He was great.
Did he play? Did this player play in the Pep years?
And negative. He did not play under Pep Guardiola.
Okay, I've got a few people in mind. But then I'm not sure. I've got one. Oh, can't be James boring James Milner. I've got a rogue one. Oh wait, no, you said he didn't play for a London top 6.
Who are you thinking?
Didn't Frank play for City?
He did.
But he's more of an attacker, obviously, isn't he? But
for sure.
I've only got one person in mind, and I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember who he played for. Did this player play for Newcastle?
No.
Did this? Okay, here's a question. Listen. Did this player play for a club that is currently, so from last season, that is in Europe? So last season, it's Europe teams, and I'm talking the top 4 and conference, and who Crystal Palace are into the Conference League, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's what's been decided. So Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, Arsenal, and just those other ones that I've just mentioned.
Yes.
He has, and he hasn't played for Newcastle, and he didn't play for. He can't play for Arsenal or Chelsea, so he could have played for Forest, or he could have played for Aston Villa or Crystal Palace. No, or Crystal Palace. How am I going to ask this one? I don't think it's going to be a Crystal Palace person. Did I just say Newcastle? He didn't play for. So Nottingham Forest or Aston Villa. Okay, Aston Villa. It's got to be Aston Villa. There's definitely been a few. What's his bloody name? I've got him. Defensive midfielder. I've got him. I don't know his name.
Great. You must have him.
Okay. Did this player play for Aston Villa?
Yes, he did.
Yes! I've got him. Villa.
You've got him, Will. Come on. See it at home, mate.
His name is... Oh, you absolute bastards. Philip. No. Oh, I've got it. How do I'm just going to go for it. I feel like I've got it.
Go on, mate. 16 questions. Have you guessed?
15 questions.
16.
It's happened, ladies and gentlemen. I think I've got 5 questions left, but instead of going down the rhyming name route, I'm just going to go for it.
Which is
right?
illegal.
Have we established it was illegal?
Yeah, I'm outlawing fucking rhyming, and does his first name begin start with a Chris? Do you know what I mean?
It's not Chris. His name is... I think it's Gareth Barry.
He started his career in 1998 for Aston Villa, stayed there till 2009, representing them on 365 occasions, scoring 41 goals. In 2009, he got his move to Manchester City, where he stayed till 2014. He had 132 appearances, 6 goals. Then he got a loan move to Everton, where he had 32 appearances. Then he got a permanent move, getting another 99 appearances. That's 131 in total, scoring 5 goals. Then he moved to West Bromwich Albion, where he represented them 52 times, scoring 2 goals. Then he retired. Then he came out of retirement. So he had a 2020 retirement, but then 4 years later, in 2024, he's rekindled his career for Hurst Pier Point. Don't ask me where they are. I can tell you that they're in the Mid-Sussex League, which sits at the 12th tier of the English football pyramid. He's represented them on two...
Still not 100%. Still not 100%.
He's represented them on 2 occasions, scoring 1 goal, which is a percentage of 50% goal ratio. 1 in every 2. He's 44 years of age, 6'1". His name is Mr. Gareth Barry. Oh. Well done, Will. Very nice.
Happy about that one. I'm happy about that one.
15/16 questions as well. Not too bad. Very good, sir.
I'm happy about that one. I was struggling. It was that question about like the top 6 was a clincher.
Yeah. You could have got misled with the whole Man City thing, obviously not being his main team. Like, you could have got really stung by going down like an Everton route. Do you know what I mean? So I see where Phil was going with that one. It was a good one. I liked it.
It was a good one. It was a really good one. The retired one was absolutely throwing me as well. I was like...
Oh, what was that? He's retired. And then the Wikipedia is like, says current team has peer points. Like, what?
I was just like, oh, God. This could be anyone. But yeah, no, I'm happy about that, given the lack of sleep.
Yep. So. Got there, mate.
Good one, Phil. Thank you very much.
Good tight turnaround. Right, everybody, that does it for this week's show. If you've enjoyed the show, give us a little cheeky like on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. You can follow us at Tom and Will FPL. Let us know what you think about the show. Send in your submissions for next week's Footballer 20 questions. And enjoy your weekend, guys. The deadline is when, Will?
Saturday, isn't it?
Saturday at 11 o'clock.
Is this our first Saturday back to normal? Every other one's been Friday, isn't it? Or something
back to normal, mate. Back to
normal.
Saturdays.
Oh, we've not even mentioned the mini league. Did we mention the mini league?
We mentioned it last week, mate, and nothing's happened. So.
No, I mean
fantastic.
The code. Thomas.
Oh, the code. Join the mini league, guys. Will, tell them what the code is.
The code is much easier than it was before. It is NCJLGG.
Come on. Get involved, win yourself a nice Premier League jersey. Oh, speaking of which, Liverpool third kit's out.
Mate, did you see the pictures?
Oh, I'm torn. I really want to get one. Char's like, because I want the home kit and I want the third kit. Char's like, get them both. How often do Liverpool have nice kits? And she's got a point, but I was like, mate, that's like 180 quid's worth of merch right there. Mate, and she's like, oh, maybe not.
Just don't tell her. Go and get it. Mate,
she'd be happy. She's perfectly happy. But we want to go and try some bits on. Anyway, I'm getting carried away. Next week, hopefully I'll be wearing a nice new Liverpool jersey. See you then. Don't be late. Love you loads. Bye-bye. That's a wrap.